High on the ridge, where nightfall veils the fur, I can breathe the briny sweep, token of revival, limbs reward. Still I notice something deep. There are decades swallowed into chalk. There are channels none could ford, but the interval that frees my nape is the droplet nature poured. Burdens shed, sinews eased, numbing drafts had finally ceased. But beyond the dimming bronzed expanse, your draw became my guiding glance. I've released, I've been tended, I've been tried, now somehow mended. Every swell and every ashen veil nudge me onward down the winding trail. I've released, I've been rooted with the slow and newly fruited trust. Seasons may have bleached the elm we loved, but I'll rise above the dust. Every fjord and every Medinton drew me skyward past the fading rim. I've released, I've been kindled with a hush of petals scattered joy. Will you navigate these ember miles without alloy? Yes, the luminous grove, wholeheartedly. Up on the bluff where sundown gilds the reed, I can drink the twilight haze, token of repair of Merrow's gift. Still I catch her amber grace. There are vows that scattered into mist. There are bays I could not chart, but the silence easing my worn knee is the rhythm of my heart. Temples soft, lungs drew full, icy grip had lost its pull, but along the bruising indigo, your voice calmed every low. I've moved and every leaden sky. Walk me gently as the years went by. I've moved on, I feel supple, past the weight of every struggle. Time may frost the crown above my brow, but I'll cherish this day now. Brush my prior sunken gaze, I would tell her calm and long, you will stumble through the pounding sleet to a hilltop wide and strong. I've moved on, I feel pure. I've been tried now, standing sure. Every inlet and every vesper hymn lifted me beyond the fading rim. I've moved on, I feel worthy of a life so wide and earthy. Will you ramble through these russet lanes, past the parting rains? Yes, the amber porch gratefully. Along the trail where twilight wets the fern, I can catch the piney scent, mark of easing, mark of flesh made strong. Still I find a soft descent. There are tides that hardened into chalk. There are peaks I could not scale, but the pause that frees my knotted spine is the nectar on the gale. Shoulders drop, ankles ease, bitter gusts no longer freeze, but beyond the cooling violet dusk, your gaze dissolve my husk. I've arrived, I feel fed, I've been weathered, forward led. Every squall and every barren vine shaped me softly into something fine. I've arrived, I feel rooted, with a soul so well recruited. Decades may have frosted all my ground, but I'll cherish what I found. If I could pleasure soft and long. You will buckle in the driving sleep to a meadow wide and strong. I've arrived, I feel fed, I've been weathered, forward led. Every inlet and every matins vow steered me upward to this tranquil now. I've arrived, I feel radiant, with a patience ever patient. Will you venture down these russet trails, past the final veils? Yes, the tender field, wholeheartedly. Beneath the elm where nightfall hugs the moss, I can pull the dewy hair, trace a lifting, trace of cartridge eased. Still I spy a lantern flare. There are bonds that crumbled into silt. There are caves I could not round, but the lull that soothes my stiffened hip is the hum of healing ground. Elbows soft, knees grew short, gnawing ache could sting no more. But across the melting copper band, your warmth reclaimed my hand. I've endured, I feel lit, I've been sculpted piece by piece. Every gale and every pewter dawn nudged me tenderly and carried on. I've endured, I feel supple, with the spirit past all trouble. Winters may have thinned the bark I wore, but I'll blossom even more. If I could cradle my prior rigid jaw, I would murmur low and clear, you will fracture in the howling dark to a plateau drawing near. I've endured, I feel lit, I've been sculpted piece by piece. Every fjord and every vesper song pulled me forward where I now belong. I've endured, I feel vibrant, with a stride so self-reliant. Will you ramble down these crimson ways through the final haze? Yes, the glowing porch tenderly. I can sip the orchard breeze, proof of fixing, proof of sinew freed. Still I spy a golden tease. There are ties that dissolved into fog. There are straits I could not ford, but the quiet easing my sore neck is the solace heaven poured. Chin tipped up, ribs grew loose, bitter draught had lost its use. But beneath the fading tangerine, your face was freshly seen. I've held on, I feel ripe, I've been tested past the gripe. Every squall and every cobalt eve shaped me softly into what I'd weave. I've held on, I feel tender, with a warm autumnal splendor. Decades may have salted all my cheek, but I'll find the joy I seek. If I could touch my prior hollow chin, I would offer low and true. You will buckle in the driving sleet to a hillside born brand new. I've held on, I feel ripe, I've been tested past the gripe. Every cove and every morning vow steered me upward to this fruitful now. I've held on, I feel gilded, with a spirit newly builded. Will you saunter down these bronze trails, past the closing veils? Yes, the ripened grove willingly. Begins to cool, I can draw the scented air, hint of mending, hint of muscle freed. Still I spot a ribbon rare. There are dreams that faded into silt. There are ports I could not dock, but the love that soothes my weary hip is the ticking of the clock. Palms face down, nerves grew calm, numbing drizzle lost its qualm. But across the dimming coral dome, your pull became my compass home. I've come through, I feel whole, I've been molded, body and soul. Every squall and every ashen eve shaped me softly into what I'd weave. I've come through, I feel supple past the weight of every but I'll cherish everyone. If I could stroke my prior sunken brow, I would pledge her soft and slow. You will crumble in the biting gust to a meadow set to grow. I've come through, I feel whole, I've been molded, body and soul. Every straight and every man's bell drew me upward from the hollow well. I've come through, I feel radiant, with a grace so self-reliant. Will you wander down these amber roads, past the parting lows? Yes, the cooling porch, tenderly. Down by the mill where nightfall drapes the vine, I can taste the evening dew, mark of lifting, mark of cartilage eased. Still I find a softer view. There are maps that crumbled into clay. There are bends I could not steer, but the pause that calms my aching jaw is the robin drawing near. Brow released, spine drew tall, frozen gusts no longer call. But beneath the fading lavender, your gaze became my anchor. I've stepped up, I feel bright, I've been carved out, facing the light. Every storm and every ashen plain walked me forward past the nagging pain. I stepped up, I feel nourished in this season, fully flourished. Time may bleach the locks above my ear, but I'll greet each day with cheer. If I could cup my prior trembling lip, I would vow her soft and plain. You will collapse beneath the driving hail to a valley ripe with grain. I stepped up, I feel bright, carefully. Up on the slope where sunset warms the fern, I can breathe the piney sweep, proof of easing, proof of tissue healed. Still I catch a memory deep. There are years that crumbled into soot. There are gulfs I could not cross, but the hush that frees my knotted knee is the solace after loss. Lips grew soft, chest drew wide, numbing sleet had stepped aside, but along the fading bronze expanse, your hand erased the trance. I've walked far, I feel fed, I've been sculpted, onward led. Every chill and every pewter haze nudged me forward through the tangled maze. I've walked far, I feel steady, with a heart that stays at ready. Seasons may have dusted all my lane, but I'll welcome every grain. If I could hold my prior shaking lip, I would tell her soft and slow, you will bend beneath the roaring draft to a plateau set to glow. I've walked far, I feel fed, I've been sculpted, onward led. Every inlet and every chapel vow lifted me beyond the barren brow. I've walked far, I feel gilded, with a spirit newly builded. Will you venture down these tawny trails, past the lifting veils? Yes, the glowing slope, gratefully. Down by the brook where dusk begins to cool, I can sip the mossy breeze, token of repair, of cartilage made new. Still I spy a light with ease. There are clocks that rusted into fog. There are straits I could not sail, but the breath that clears my stiffened neck is the whisper on the trail. Hips grew loose, ribs spread wide, bitter frost had stepped aside, but across the fading coral dome, your voice became my road back home. I've endured, I feel right, I've been polished past the gripe, every squall and every ash and dusk peeled me gently of my brittle husk. I've endured, I feel rooted with a joy so well recruited. Decades may have lined my gentle face, but I'll own this earned space. My prior hollow cheek, I would vow her plain and low. You will crumble in the driving hail to a hillside set to grow. I've endured, I feel ripe, I've been polished past the gripe, every cove and every mountain song pulled me upward where I now belong. I've endured, I feel vivid, with a stride no longer timid. Will you saunter down these bronze lanes through the parting rains? The mossy brook peacefully the creek where sundown turns the sky. I can taste the drifting dew, proof of resting, proof of standing tall. Still I catch a ribbon blue. There are days crumbled into dust. There are bends I could not see, but the hush that clears my heavy chest is the branch of every tree. Chin held high, breath ran deep, numbing ache had lost its grip. But across the fading rose-lit plain, your hand erased the strain. I press on, I feel new. I've been shaped by all I've been through. Every chill and every turning brought me softly past my former grief. I press on, I feel clear, with a calm that pulls me near. Time may dust the crown upon my head, but I'll keep the past Begins to fall. I can feel the evening breeze. Body healing, body growing strong. Still I find a moment's peace. There are years that faded into mist. There are paths I could not take, but the calm that rests my tired neck is the gift each morning makes. Tension drops, muscles ease, cold and pain begin to freeze. But beyond the fading golden sky, your love caught every sigh. I've let go, I feel good. I've been tested, understood. Every wave and every cooling night walk me gently toward the open light. I've let go, I feel whole, with a warm and steady soul. Years may paint my hair a softer shade, but I'll never be afraid. If I could touch my younger worried face, I would say to her, be still. You will bend beneath the stormy sky to the place beyond the hill. I've let go, I feel good. I've been tested, understood. Every road and every morning prayer brought me safely to the open air. I let go, I feel free. with a soft and grateful me. Will you walk beside these final miles all the way? Yes, the quiet place, gladly. Gladly. Out on the porch, where nightfall coats the vine, I can sip the morning glow. Sign of easing, sign of bone made new. Still I spot a soft tableau. There are months that melted into gray. There are shores I could not find, but the pause that lifts my aching jaw is the song that heals the mind. I've come far, I stand proud. I've been carved by every cloud, every frost and every amber haze walked me forward through the tangled maze. I've come far, I shine on with a warm and hopeful song. Decades may have silvered all my ways, but I'll treasure all my days. Palms face up, spine grew straight. Bitter winds had lost their weight, but beneath the cooling lilac dome, your smile led me back home. If I could hold my former tearful hand, I would whisper soft and low, you will bend beneath the roaring sky to a place where gardens grow. I've come far, I stand proud. I've been carved by every cloud, every mile and every tender prayer brought me upward through the autumn air. I've come far, I glow now with a still and knowing brow. Will you wander down these golden trails past the parting veils? Yes, the rising sun joyfully. a field where dusk begins to spread. I can feel the cooling air, hint of easing, hint of joints set free. Still I catch a fragrant pear. There are clocks that rusted into ash. There are coves I could not reach, but the lull that soothes my stiffened back is the murmur on the beach. Neck bent soft, hips grew loose. Frozen ground had no more use. But along the fading peach-lit sky, your touch erased the cry. I've grown strong, I've grown wise. I've been tested, now I rise. Every squall and every barren tree shaped me quietly to who I'd be. I've grown strong, I've grown steady, with a heart that's always ready. Seasons may have lined my gentle face, but I'll own my seasoned grace. If I could stroke my former fearful cheek, I would tell her soft and true, you will crack beneath the stormy blast to a valley born brand new. I've grown strong, I've grown wise. I've been tested, now I rise. Every strait and every chapel bell raised me upward from the darkest spell. I've grown strong, I've grown shining, with no shadow left worth minding. Will you stroll along these amber paths through the final laughs? Yes, the peaceful grove, gratefully. Beside the dock, where evening folds the reed, I can draw the salted mist, proof of mending, proof of limbs made light. Still I hold a moment kissed. There are springs that withered into stone. There are gulfs I could not swim, but the breath that lifts my clouded chest is the flicker at the rim. Jaw unclenched, ribs spread wide, numbing cold, it stepped aside. But beneath the fading amber glow, your name rode every flow. I drift on, I feel blessed. I've been battered, found my rest. Every fog and every darkened reef carried me could cup my former hollow gaze, I would offer her this vow: you will stumble through the crashing surge to a harbor soft and now. I drift on, I feel blessed, I've been battered, found my rest. Every cape and every evening hymn pulled me upward past the fading rim. Yes, the calm lagoon, peacefully. Beside the dock. High on the ridge, where nightfall veils the fur, I can breathe the briny sweep, token of revival, limbs reward. Still I notice something deep. There are decades swallowed into chalk. There are channels none could ford, but the interval that frees my nape is the droplet nature poured. Burdens shed, sinews eased, numbing drafts had finally ceased, but beyond the dimming bronzed expanse, your draw became my guiding glance. I've released, I've been tended, I've been tried, now somehow mended. Every swell and every ashen veil nudge me onward down the winding trail. I've released, I've been rooted with the slow and newly fruited trust. Seasons may have bleached the elm we loved, but I'll rise above the dust. token of repair, of Merrow's gift. Still I catch her amber grace. There are vows that scattered into mist. There are bays I could not chart, but the silence easing my worn knee is the rhythm of my heart. Temple soft, lungs drew full, icy grip had lost its pull, but along the bruising indigo, your voice calmed every low. I've moved on, I feel pure. I've been tried now, standing sure. Every chill and every leaden sky walk me gently as the years went by. I've moved on, I feel supple, past the weight of every struggle. Time may frost the crown above my brow, but I'll cherish this day now. My prior sunken gaze, I would tell her calm and long, you will stumble through the pounding sleet to a hilltop wide and strong. I've moved on, I feel pure. Tried now, standing sure. Every inlet and every vesper hymn lifted me beyond the fading rim. I've moved on, I feel worthy of a life so wide and earthy. Will you ramble through these russet lanes, past the parting rains? Yes, the amber porch, gratefully. Trail where twilight wets the fern, I can catch the piney scent, mark of easing, mark of flesh made strong. Still I find a soft descent. There are tides that hardened into chalk. There are peaks I could not scale, but the pause that frees my knotted spine is the nectar on the gale. Shoulders drop, ankles ease bitter gusts no longer freeze, but beyond the cooling violet dusk, your gaze dissolved my husk. I've arrived, I feel fed, I've been weathered, forward led. Every squall and every barren vine shaped me softly into something fine. I've arrived, I feel rooted, with a soul so well recruited. Decades may have frosted all my ground, but I'll cherish what I found. Pledge her soft and long, you will buckle in the driving sleet to a meadow wide and strong. I've arrived, I feel fed, I've been weathered, forward led. Every inlet and every matin's vow steered me upward to this tranquil now. I've arrived, I feel radiant, with a patience ever patient. Will you venture down these russet trails, past the final veils? Yes, the tender field, wholeheartedly. Beneath the elm where nightfall hugs the moss, I can pull the dewy air, trace a lifting, trace of cartridge eased. Still I spy a lantern flare. There are bombs that crumbled into silt. There are caves I could not round, but the low that soothes my stiffened hip is the hum of healing ground. Elbows soft, knees grew short, gnawing ache could sting no more. But across the melting copper band, your warmth reclaimed my hand. I've endured, I feel lit, I've been sculpted piece by piece. Every gale and every pewter dawn nudged me tenderly and carried on. I've endured, I feel supple, with the spirit past all trouble. Winters may have thinned the bark I wore, but I'll blossom even more. jaw, I would murmur low and clear, you will fracture in the piece by piece, every fjord and every vesper song pulled me forward where I now belong. I've endured, I feel vibrant with a stride so self-reliant. Will you ramble down these crimson ways through the final haze? Yes, the glowing porch tenderly. Beside the barn, where evening warms the oak, I can sip the orchard breeze. Proof of fixing, proof of sinew freed. Still I spy a golden tease. There are ties that dissolved into fog. There are straits I could not ford, but the quiet easing my sore neck is the solace heaven poured. Chin tipped up, ribs grew loose. Bitter draught had lost its use, but beneath the fading tangerine, your face was freshly seen. I've held on, I feel ripe. I've been tested past the gripe. Every squall and every cobalt heave shaped me softly into what I'd weave. I've held on, I feel tender, with a warm autumnal splendor. Decades may have salted all my cheek, but I'll find the joy I seek. If I could touch my prior hollow chin, I would offer low and true. You will buckle in the driving sleet to a hillside born brand new. I've held on, I feel ripe. I've been tested past the gripe. Every cove and every morning vow steered me upward to this fruitful now. I've held on, I feel gilded, with a spirit newly builded. Will you saunter down these bronze trails, past the closing veils? Yes, the ripened grove willingly. Out There are dreams that faded into silt. There are ports I could not dock, but the love that soothes my weary hip is the ticking of the clock. Palms face down, nerves grew calm. Numbing drizzle lost its qualm. But across the dimming coral dome, your pull became my compass home. I've come through, I feel whole. I've been molded, body and soul. Every squall and every ashen eve shaped me softly into what I'd weave. I've come through, I feel supple past the weight of every struggle. Years may silver all the threads I've spun, but I'll cherish every one. If I could stroke my prior sunken brow, I would pledge her soft and slow. You will crumble in the biting gust to a meadow set to grow. I've come through, I feel whole, I've been molded, body and soul. Every strait and every madden's bell drew me upward from the hollow well. I've come through, I feel radiant with a grace so self-reliant. Will you wander down these amber roads, past the parting lows? Yes, the cooling porch, tenderly. Down by the mill where nightfall drapes the vine, I can taste the evening dew, mark of lifting, mark of cartilage eased. Still I find a softer view. There are maps that crumbled into clay. There are bends I could not steer, but the pause that calms my aching jaw is the robin drawing near. Brow released, spine drew tall, frozen gusts no longer call. But beneath the fading lavender, your gaze became my anchor. I've stepped up, I feel bright. I've been carved out, facing the light. Every storm and every ashen plain walked You will collapse beneath the driving hail to a valley ripe with grain. I've stepped up, I feel bright. I've been carved out, facing the light. Every fjord and every vesper vow carried me to this untroubled night. Stepped up, I feel vivid, with a stride no longer timid. Will you stroll along these tawny trails through the lifting veils? Yes, the open mill, joyfully. Up on the slope where sunset warms the fern, I can breathe the piney sweep, proof of easing, proof of tissue healed. Still I catch a memory deep. There are years that crumbled into soot. There are gulfs I could not cross, but the hush that frees my knotted knee is the solace after loss. Lips grew soft, chest drew wide, numbing sleet had stepped aside. But along the fading bronze expanse, your hand erased the trance. I've walked far, I feel fed, I've been sculpted, onward led. Every chill and every pewter haze nudged me forward through the tangled maze. I've walked far, I feel steady, with a heart that stays at ready. Seasons may have dusted all my lane, but I'll welcome every grain. If I could hold my prior shaking lip, I would tell her soft and slow, you will bend beneath the roaring draft to a plateau set to glow. I've walked far, I feel fed, I've been sculpted, onward led. Every inlet and every chapel vow lifted me beyond the barren brow. I've walked far, I feel gilded, with a spirit newly builded. Will you venture down these tawny trails, past the lifting veils? Yes, the glowing slope, gratefully. dusk begins to cool, I can sip the mossy breeze, token of repair of cartilage made new. Still I spy a light with ease. There are clocks that rusted into fog. There are straits I could not sail, but the breath that clears my stiffened neck is the whisper on the trail. Hips grew loose, ribs spread wide, bitter frost had stepped aside, but across the fading coral dome, your voice became my road back home. I've endured, I feel right, I've been polished past the gripe, every squall and every ash and dusk peeled me gently of my brittle husk. I've endured, I feel rooted with a joy so well recruited. Decades may have lined my gentle face, but I'll own this burned space. My prior hollow cheek, I would vow her plain and low. You will crumble in the driving hail to a hillside set to grow. I've endured, I feel ripe, I've been polished past the gripe, every cove and every mountain song pulled me upward where I now belong. I've endured, I feel vivid, with a stride no longer timid. Will you saunter down these bronze lanes through the parting rains? The mossy brook peacefully. Down by the creek where sundown turns the sky, I can taste the drifting dew, proof of resting, proof of standing tall. Still I catch a ribbon blue. There are days that crumbled into dust. There are bends I could not see, but the hush that clears my heavy chest is the branch of every tree. Chin held high, breath ran deep, numbing ache had lost its grip. But across the fading rose-lit plain, your hand erased the strain. I press on, beneath the crashing tide to a land beyond your youth. I press on, I feel new. I've been shaped by all I've been through. Every turn and every whispered vow carried me to this untroubled now. I press on, I feel light with a long and open sight. Will you journey down these winding lanes past the final chains? Yes, the open field willingly. Up on the hill where dusk begins to fall, I can feel the evening breeze. Body healing, body growing strong. Still I find a moment's peace. There are years that faded into mist. There are paths I could not take, but the calm that rests my tired neck is the gift each morning makes. Tension drops, muscles ease, cold and pain begin to freeze. But beyond the fading golden sky, your love caught every sigh. I've let go, I feel good. I've been tested, understood. Every wave and every cooling night walk me gently toward the open light. I've let go, I feel whole with a warm and steady soul. Years may paint my hair a softer shade, but I'll never be afraid. If I could touch my younger worried face, I would say to her, be still. You will bend beneath the stormy sky to the place beyond the hill. I've let go, I feel good. I've been tested, understood. Every road and every morning prayer brought me safely to the open there. I've let go, I feel free with a soft and grateful me. Will you walk beside these final miles all the way? Yes, the quiet place, gladly. Gladly. Out on the porch, nightfall coats the vine, I can sip the morning glow. Sign of easing, sign of bone made new. Still I spot a soft tableau. There are months that melted into gray. There are shores I could not find, but the pause that lifts my aching jaw is the song that heals the mind. I've come far, I stand proud. I've been carved by every cloud, every frost and every amber haze walked me forward through the tangled maze. I've come far, I shine on with a warm and hopeful song. Decades may have silvered all my ways, but I'll treasure all my days. Palms face up, spine grew straight. Bitter winds had lost their weight, but beneath the cooling lilac dome, your smile led me back home. If I could hold my former tearful hand, I would whisper soft and low, you will bend beneath the roaring sky to a place where gardens grow. I've come far, I stand proud. I've been carved by every cloud, every mile and every tender prayer brought me upward through the autumn air. I've come far, I glow now with a still and knowing brow. Will you wander down these golden trails past the parting veils? Yes, the rising sun joyfully. Above the field where dusk begins to spread, I can feel the cooling air. Hint of easing, hint of joints set free. Still I catch a fragrant pear. There are clocks that rusted into ash. There are coves I could not reach, but the lull that soothes my stiffened back is the murmur on the beach. had no more use. But along the fading peach-lit sky, your touch erased the cry. I've grown strong, I've grown wise, I've been tested, now I rise. Every squall and every barren tree shaped me quietly to who I'd be. I've grown strong, I've grown steady, with a heart that's always ready. Seasons may have lined my gentle face, but I'll own my seasoned grace. If I could stroke my former fearful cheek, I would tell her soft and true, you will crack beneath the stormy blast to a valley born brand new. I've grown strong, I've grown wise, I've been tested, now I rise. Every strait and every chapel bell raised me upward from the darkest spell. I've grown strong, I've grown shining, with no shadow left worth minding. Will you stroll along these amber paths through the final laughs? Yes, the peaceful grove, gratefully. Beside the dock, where evening folds the reed, I can draw the salted mist, proof of mending, proof of limbs made light. Still I hold a moment kissed. There are springs that withered into stone. There are gulfs I could not swim, but the breath that lifts my clouded chest is the flicker at the rim. Jaw unclenched, ribs spread wide, numbing cold, it stepped aside. But beneath the fading amber glow, your name wrote every flow. I drift on, I feel blessed. I've been battered, found my rest. Every fog and every darkened reef carried me beyond my former grief. I drift on, I feel grounded, with a joy that's well-founded. Winners may have dusted all I knew, but I'll bloom could cup my former hollow gaze, I would offer her this vow: you will stumble through the crashing surge to a harbor soft and now. I drift on, I feel blessed, I've been battered, found my rest. Every cape and every evening hymn pulled me upward past the fading rim. I drift on, I feel vivid, with a spirit never timid. Will you sail across these cobalt seas on a gentle breeze? Yes, the calm lagoon peacefully. Beside the dock,